balance here, so their health points will go down to around, I think, 280 or something, and now we have a 225k hero selector for Orange, and Orange is going for Razigal. Absolutely great to support pushes and also defend from any incoming pushes, especially from Reavers and tanks. Let's see, health points have been reduced. Oh, not that much actually. That's interesting. I thought Plague would reduce like more than 300 points, but it looks like 224 or something. No, okay, maybe they got restored before anyway. But I think, yeah, we can see the top team is now actually like not totally pushing, but at least there are some solid fights in the middle, so you can always see the strength of a team. Oh, and now, by the way, Dark Archon of Orange is around. Oh, there's the Zeratul. Now energy for the Dark Archon. I think the Dark Archon might have might control the Zeratul. Here's the Defiler getting blocked, and the Zeratul kills it. But the Defiler was able to get a Plague off on the Zeratul, so it looks kinda... Oh man, and this that might have been Brown, I guess. Almost getting down that Zeratul. I missed it, sorry. Anyway, both Dark Archons are alive. The shield of the bottom team's Nexus is still existent. Here comes the Zeratul getting observed by Purple. This Dark Archon could most probably mind control it. But I think, yeah, well, let's see. Anyway, Brown, yeah, definitely mind controlled at least 2 Avenge Hussars, which have been killed now by the top team. The Vessel got killed, and the 3rd Avenge Hussar also got killed. Now 150k hero for Red. Now let's see. Full shield, kinda. Yeah, well, 1/4 down maybe for the top team's Nexus. Anyway, here is Brown around with an observer, and I think, let's see, is the Zeratul already dead or is it alive? I think it is dead. Yeah, I have to look it for myself. I think it is dead. But anyway, if you're not sure if the Zeratul is still alive or not, then it's always to your advantage. I mean, it's to your advantage if the opponent team doesn't know if it's still alive or dead, because they cannot just fully attack and ignore the Nexus, because they have to pay attention. Okay, now I think the bottom team is once again pushing in here. We have hallucinated Corsairs, that's quite interesting. A lot of Corsairs here for teal. And the top team successfully stopping that push here. Yeah, here is the Zeratul. The Zeratul is still alive. There is the Dark Archon. So if the bottom team is able to detect this Zeratul, yeah. Now Purple, I'm not sure if he saw it. But the bottom team might know about the Zeratul now once again. And Purple is kinda, I don't know, scouting around here, so he might not have seen it. I don't know. Oh man, and very well done. Check this out, Zeratul has been hidden under the tree, and if I remove that health points bar, you like totally do not see it. That's great. But now double observers, and yeah, well, I do not know if they see it. I really don't know. Anyway, the Dark Archon is around here still, and yeah, that game is more interesting than I thought. Oh, and that was a Duke! It was a Duke of Red, and Brown just dropping one of his Dark Archons and yeah, micro-controlling the Duke, but unfortunately no, he actually loaded it up into the Yggdrasil. Very well done here. And now he dropped the Duke, and I think he could just go in siege mode here and get some hits on the units. And yeah, the Yggdrasil went down, also the Dark Archon. There was no more support, but anyway, this Dark Archon is still alive. But it's now getting spotted by all those scouts. And this Dark Archon will have a hard time here. Those scouts do like only, I think, Oh, 11 ground damage is actually quite something here. And there goes the Dark Archon. Duke, oh, well done here. Still not in siege mode, I think. Yeah, this Duke, I think... Well, okay, the bottom team, well, no, actually they have vision. I think they have vision. Because you need vision to attack the Observer, but yeah, I think that you could get quite some hits on the top team's Nexus now if it finally sieges up. And now the bottom team trying to push in here. All those scouts are still around. Now the Duke sieging up, and you can see it's keeping a nice distance to that Nexus here, because you really don't want to get stormed here. But the top team is now going for massive reavers, and now that you will have a hard time here, of course, has to unsiege, because 200 health points only in siege mode, 2000 in normal mode, but still those reavers will deal quite some damage. Now also storms around here. Teal selector kind of stuck here, and the shield has been killed once again here. That's really hard. Or Brown dropping some Hydralisks, nice webs here to defend the Duke from those reavers, but finally the Duke gets wiped out by all those massive reavers here. Yeah, so well, hard to say here. The Duke didn't do too much, but of course it was also just stolen from the top team, so it's always a success to micro-control any hero, even if you just lose it afterwards. And okay, now top team's Nexus once again no shield, so you might know what's incoming next. The bottom team, let's see, a normal Dragoon getting ground suicided here by Teal, and yeah, I think that is the right answer by Blue here, not to let the bottom team camp up in front of their Nexus, but just spamming some tough units here, and to kinda give some times to his allies. I wonder what Teal is going for with all those Wraiths, since I don't remember any hero. Okay, most probably going for those Guardians, although I doubt he knew they were around. And an Observer by Brown is around, by the way, so he should get rid of those Wraiths, I think. Oh, and a little tank drop here. Let's call it a rather small tank drop with only, I think, 4 tanks, 3 tanks, 2 tanks by Red here. Ah, I see one dropship got locked down here. Still no shield for the top team's Nexus. I think let's have a look at the hero situation. Well, Orange and Brown leading in points here, and Brown will have hero next, I think, as well as Red. 225k is it, and now Blue might be able to catch off the bottom team a bit by surprise. And no, Brown spawning in time to avoid losing the shield points to those cracklings, and looks like way more tanks here for Red. So right now I have to say it's pretty much back and forth, and that's mostly the case. Even if you're dominating in a game, if you're not able to kill the Nexus in the mid-game, and you make it with all players into the late game, then it can only be a disadvantage. So the longer it needs, the more can happen. No matter how strong your teams are, and no matter, I don't know, how you're playing, everything can happen. It's just like one mistake, you forget about a single unit, and then there's a tank drop on, and you forgot to scout it, and yeah, that can cost you the game. So I think that is something we can see here. It's pretty equal here. Shield for the bottom team, a lot of Wraiths here. We have 225k hero selectors for Brown and Purple. Brown went for the teleporting vessel, just saw that here. Still has one selector around. Purple didn't select anything yet. And there are a lot of units here for the top team around. A Ghost gets teleported on the right high grounds. That's a nice strategy.